my dear friend, the international celebrity photographer, Mr. Gerard Huntilla.
Yeah.
The look. I wanna kind of look at the look. I was just telling him
What I'm
earlier.
wearing? Yeah.
You know, I'm so sorry to those who are kind of affected, but some photographers actually, they just come on the shoot in plain black shirts, plain black pants, like plain white shirts. They don't even like care what they look. That's fine. That's being an artist. But I do admire this guy. Look at him. And you know, he's a photographer at the same time a fashionista, or like
I'm a stylist.
a stylist, you know.
Yes.
And the signature hat. How many hats do you have?
Probably 44.
Oh my gosh, you're like becoming like Imelda Marcos. Huh?
Imelda Marcos in hats.
Is this kind of style? What type of? Is this kind of the look of the hat that you have, or is that different? It's really different.
When I buy my fedora, it has to be with the rim. They call it the rim.
What's it with the hats? What type of personality do you want to exhibit?
I don't know. Maybe when I was doing a club promoting thing, you know, I used to be a club
so
promoter.
you're also a club promoter then?
Oh yeah, here in Vegas.
You mean, look at your guests. You have a very special cat. You're okay with a cat?
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, no,
okay, that's Nala. Nala again visited my set, probably because he like, ooh, there's a handsome photographer.
Look at this guy.
Like,
right
I
now.
know, right? So fun.
Black suit.
You were like a club. Okay, you haven't mentioned that to me. I want to kind of touch on that career. Do you
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
because
Like
before I came to Las Vegas, I'm originally from New York.
Oh.
And that's probably where I got this
The swag.
fashion. Yeah. So I was working in the garment industry for a long time.
You are.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and then before I came here in Vegas, I worked with.
Were you a stylist or were you a fashion designer?
No,
too?
I just worked for a garment.
You did.
Industry.
What are your favorite colors by far? I know black is very, very obvious, but as a stylist, for a photographer, right? Photographers have the keen eye for colors too. So what are the colors that you really want to play with in terms of photography? Yeah. Did that make sense?
Yeah. Well, you know, when I approach a model, or it's just gonna come. You know?
So any type of wardrobe they wear, that's fine with you. Any colors, you're not selective. You're not telling your models, hey, you wear red, you wear this and that.
I don't know. It just happened right away. Mm-hmm. You know, I go into the network, mixers and stuff, and I see a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
A beautiful model, and I approach her, hey, you're so beautiful, I love your dress.
Those are your taglines.
Like, and then, you know, hey, I'm a photographer in town.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
This is a very genuine statement.
Yeah, it's just straight up, you know.
Yeah, I actually met Jerron in a mixer kind of thing, but I want to mention it because these are good friends of ours at the Cosmopolitan Connections, right?
Yeah.
Your connection is Yvette and Eric. I love this couple to death. You know, I only went there once or twice, but just because of schedule, not because I don't want to not go there. But you know what? My network has expanded, and I see you there as one of the like key people. And I guess you were awarded last week.
Yeah, my 5 years.
5 years in Cosmopolitan Connections. How's that? I mean, they were the ones who really help you a lot in
No, it's just it's a great network event, and you know, I met so many people there. Mm-hmm. Some are new, some are old. That's good. You've met a lot of clients here and there. Yeah. So it's a great mixer.
Mm-hmm. I want to touch on too as of you being a photographer. Do you have like some sort of a ritual before you go into your photography? Like, for example, day of the shoot, right? Or the day before the shoot. What are your I need to do this. These are my rules. Like for yourself as an artist, because you know every artist has their own step 1, step 2 process, how to make a good shoot. So what are your need be, like your OCD kind of thing?
No, first I have to ask the model what are their wardrobe.
Okay.
Can you send me a picture?
Okay, so that's
that
one.
Way, once I see all the wardrobes, then I kind of think about, okay, she would be good in, you know, this. But if it's in the studio, it doesn't matter.
Okay, how are you? How many hours do you prepare? In the shoot, do you? You're just a kind of you just play it by ear.
It's already there. My lights are already there.
Everything.
Yeah, everything's organized.
So you're very portable. You can do any shoot at all, like you said. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. So I'm also was asking you earlier. How do you see?
I also study the model if they have some photographs.
Before.
I look at their work, you know.
Oh yeah. What
then I look at it, you know.
And then you just
collaborate
go to their
Facebook
everything.
page or Instagram. I kind of like look at their previous work.
Yeah.
Where they're good at, you know.
That's good. That's good. And of course, what you do with them.
I study them. Yeah.
Good, very good. So, I was asking you earlier, how do you see yourself in this city? Do you see yourself budding in this city? Or is this your focal point, or you want to go somewhere else? Go back to San Francisco or go to New York? Well, how do you? What is your goals, like top goals right now in terms of being a top photo? You're actually already gaining popularity in terms of some celebrities around. Would you see yourself going to LA or going to New York, going to whichever places?
Yeah, of course.
How about going back to the Philippines and, you know?
Oh, I'd love to, yeah. One of these days to visit the
islands and everything. Because right now in the city, in Las Vegas, the Filipino community or the Filipino artists are really recognize who they are, what they can do. And I'm really proud of this man because he's one of them that's really, really in the spotlight right now in terms of his own thing. Yes, Joe Coy is in for comedy.
Oh yeah, Joe Coy.
Yes, and then of course, let's say Bruno Mars is in music, you know. But I guess I'm seeing Duran to be the photographer, the Filipino photographer that makes it there. How do you advise young photographers? Like, what is it in Duran? Like, what are your who influences yourself as a person? I know you're very passionate about what you do in photography, you know, but as a person, like, of course, it always channels to your craft. Like, what are your motivations? Like, who motivates you? A family, a brother, a sister, a friend? Like you mentioned about one person that motivates you, like a mentor. But who else? Give me two more people, the key people that like really. And what are the advices that gave you? What are the lines that they give you that keep you motivated when things are down?
I have to keep on photographing. I have to do that all the time because it's kind of like my medicine.
Oh,
you know?
I like that.
You know,
photography is like medicine.
You gotta.
Like a therapy.
I have to shoot all the time because it inspires me because I like it and it's my passion, and I learn new things. You know, right now I'm still learning.
That's awesome. That's a good attitude.
This is every day I'm learning. Every day I'm learning. My camera, my lighting, the model, the person.
Was there ever a point that someone put you down in one of your projects and that's just like, boom, nope, you're not going to put me down. I'm going to go up. Was there ever a time that you remember that moment that someone put you down or a project placed you down, project was canceled or something, but you kept on going?
No,
not at all. You never had. You're lucky.
I just you know, I just do what I love to do.
You're easygoing guy. Very good. That's good.
Not to worry about what people think or
That's
say.
That's it. Not to worry.
Just keep on doing what you.
Just very focused on your craft.
What you have to do. Yeah.
If I were to start being a photographer, what would you advise me? I have a new camera. I bought it because I love taking pictures too.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What will be your guiding lines for me? Like, Lynn, Wawa, you just have to be this and that, you know. And then, you know, what are your mentoring words? You're now the mentor.
Just keep on shooting. You
can
make so much.
That's a phenomenal line. Keep on shooting. It's like keep on living,
shooting,
whatever happens, right?
Yeah.
And that is good. And how would you want to be recognized? How would you want Duran to be recognized as an artist, as a person? Like later on, you know what? I can feel and I can see that in 5 years' time, they will say, "Whoa, Duran Huntilia," and I'll say, "Yep, I know that guy." And like, you know, but how would you want to be recognized? You know, as a photographer, what you were talking about specializations and niches and all those. And
right now is really I've done so much already. I'm in a point of my life where I accomplish everything, especially my family. So, you know, right now it's just really having fun. Really, I don't have to worry about if I'm going to be awarded or if I'm going to be recognized. So be it.
That's one thing I like about you. You know what? You don't tell me that. Even if you don't tell me that, I always see that spirit in you. Whenever I see you, you know, whenever I see this guy, we all seldom see each other, but whenever I see him, he's like full of positive energy. Yeah. Like he's just like, just go. You
just
know,
go.
But who's your greatest inspiration? To be honest, your greatest inspiration. Who's in your heart? Like who's like keeping you going? Keep you going. Just one single element. I don't want to say person, element, whatever.
The man upstairs.
You're very spiritual too as an artist. That's one thing good about it. You know, you become an artist not just with brains and but his heart and of course with faith, right?
And also, you have to be a giver. You know, you gotta give.
Like that.
You have help. You know, the more people you help, all this.
What if someone comes up to you, got no money, right? Got no money. You see that the person has no money at all. But you see, like she has so much potential, for example, right? And in all clearness, he's really a good person. Would you take that shoe?
Of course.
Would you grab that shoe?
And then later on, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, like you see one model, you see one whoever that is, and you see like you have that, you get that feeling, right? I want to shoot that person, and I want to you want to be the discoverer of that person. You want to take that photo of that person, and you know that person has potential to be popular, whoever to be recognized. Will you take that shoe?
Of course.
That's an awesome reply. I love that.
I mean, yeah.
Before we wrap up this show, before we wrap up the interview, I wanted to ask you something.
Personal.
Not so personal. Oh yeah, I mean, what? It's my So I was asking you, how do you see yourself? How do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? But I wanted to like keep still for like a few seconds and say, right now, if you're facing a mirror and you say, Jaron, you want to say to yourself, this is what are the things that you want to be grateful for at this time? Like 3 things that you want to be really grateful about: being an artist, being a photographer,
being a good father. An artist, and a good husband.
That's awesome, phenomenal, and that's all that matters, right? At the end of the day,
by the end of the day, it's your family.
It's all about family.
Yeah.
And that's
probably 5 years from now, probably take a long vacation.
I think that's what keeps you going. That's what's define you as an artist, and that's what define you as photographer, because you come back to the most basic element, the most important element in your life, and that's family.
Yeah.
Thank you, my dear friend. Oh my God.
Thank you.
So remember the face, remember the look. You see him in international stages in 5 to 10 years, or even less than 5 to 10 years. And even now, I'm so proud of you. Proud of you being Filipino, proud of you as a human being, proud as a friend.
Can I plug in my...
Yeah. Now, this is a time for you to plug your whatever services you have and where they can reach you.
My Facebook page is Jaron J Photography and Studio 9554. My Instagram is Jaron, and you can shoot me an email or
if you can't find him, find me. Find social media shows. We're happy to have you here in social media shows. Thank you so much for being our silent viewer too and supporter. Oh yes, definitely. I'm so proud of you, ladies and gentlemen. It's another fun and fulfilling night. This is my last episode for my Voluptuous life. I've got one great surprises ahead of you. Don't worry, don't cry. My Voluptuous life is just growing and transitioning. Thank you so much, my dear friend. And like what I always say, when you love more than enough, you'll be the most powerful human being on earth. Bye.